I heard something recently. It was an interview actually on Gaia with Regina Meredith and Sarah Bresman Cosme. And she said something that kind of pinpoints exactly what we've been saying. That when you have a strong emotion, you open a portal to the universe. I'll alter that just a little. All of our emotions open portals to the universe, meaning they open a new timeline. They literally set up a series of events. But most of us have no idea that we're doing this. We don't know that we're changing timelines, shifting experience, actually altering the universe.
I didn't know, but I'll tell you what, I got some hard lessons on this one. I can remember years ago, I was in a parking lot. I had just got into my car. I was feeling great. And all of a sudden, I had some random thought about a person that I felt like, oh, they had done the wrong thing. And all of a sudden, what happened is it opened a portal in between us. The back of my heart, on my back, in the very steady center, shut down. I could barely breathe. And I was like, I literally was, I couldn't get oxygen in. And I knew in that second, I was like, oh my God, this person has a lot of bad feelings about the situation. And they basically also are taking it out on me. And I was, and I was like, okay, all right, I forgive, I let go. I'm not judging you anymore. You did the best you could. I did the best. Just let go, let go, let go. And my back opened up. I was like, oh my God, I can breathe. But this portal thing is so real. And it's not just like, oh, a full grown, man or something, with energy and, at a certain level. I was in the hospital. My daughter was just born. She was only maybe a few hours, maybe 12 hours old. And I remember being in there and all of a sudden, I'm kind of dozed off and there's she's hungry, right? And it was like a needle hit literally right in my lower back, right adjacent to the belly button, and it was wham. I was like, oh, she had sent out through the ether a little like a connection, like, hey, pay attention to me. Anyway, it was really funny, but we're all doing this, and it's real, and it's even beyond. You ever wonder how stuff shows up in your life or doesn't?
Bill, the thing is that people who don't even really understand energy or understand creating or changing timelines or changing dimension, really those people who don't understand it also believe in it. My husband told me about at a shop that he was at, that they were talking about a friend of theirs who lives a couple of hours away. And somebody said, hey, have you seen Kern lately? And one of the guys goes, nope. He said, but I guarantee you he'll show up in the next couple of days because whenever we mention his name, he shows up. So we know this. Have you ever had a thought about somebody and then they call you 5 minutes later? This is exactly what this means. It doesn't even have to be an overwhelming emotion, but something significant enough, concrete enough, literally opens that timeline, the possibility for that experience. We have changed full timelines, meaning we changed the set of circumstances so much that we've changed the rules of, a Fortune 500 company, of, the direction that a day is going. We have changed this so instantly and so completely that we know that it's true. You open a new timeline. The issue is, Bill, how does a person have control over this? How does it happen that you don't do it inadvertently anymore, but actually do it on purpose?
That is the question, that I wish I knew the answer to long ago. And it's very, very simple. What we do is we process our automatic reactions and program ourselves for new automatic reaction. An automatic reaction is rooted in our feelings. And when those get processed or we get new ones, guess what happens? You're going to create what you want. And that's what we do.
Well, I think the thing is that most people don't understand that their feelings are an actual thing. Everybody's heard, thoughts are things. Kind of. What's a real thing, what really creates mass, is the power lines in your body that those thoughts travel on to create movement. So it's really your feelings, this sensation in the body that instigates the thought. And what we now know, and science has proved out, that electromagnetic, hormonal, and chemical signal has mass. It's a thing, is the easiest way to put it. And that thing, depending on how strong the signal is, creates an opening. It changes and literally expands the universe. So you could say it this way: it creates a new dimension, a new timeline, a portal, but it gets stuff moving.
It's so interesting that it's true, it's real, it's something that the ancients knew, but now today, there's real science behind it. Everybody's familiar with the EEG, right? Where you put the cap on your head and it measures your brain waves. Today, there's something called an MEG, magnetoencephalography. Around the globe, they'll find these devices and universities where the sensors are out in space. And they actually pick up the electrical signal that's in between the head and the sensor. So it's like ping, they pick up the signal and they can map that to the part of the brain. And not only that, but the actual state, theta, beta, alpha, gamma, whatever brainwave state you're in. This is very, very real. They have proven that your thoughts are non-local and they have an electrical charge to them.
Yeah. So what there is to know about this is that you can change the signal that you send out very easily with Cognomovement. That's really what it does. It's designed to change the signal that your body is using internally, sending out externally. It changes the way you think, it changes the way you feel, and it changes what happens next. That's the cool thing about it. And it's designed to be really, really fast. It gives that answer to, how do I change my reality? Well, you change it inside your body, and it changes what happens outside your body. It's actually a really, really cool thing. This Thursday, it is January the 19th. We are having our kickoff class for the year. It's our $97 class, which we know everyone loves. It's 90 minutes. What's so special about this class, Bill?
What's special is that you are actually experiencing. This is experiential. You're going to go through an actual experience to change your level of consciousness. You'll be able to keep this class and take it with you and repeat it and apply it to other things. So it's super valuable.
Yeah, this class is really fun. Whenever we do the $97 class, I love them because it's hard hitting. I mean, it's fast paced, it's to the point, and you get it done. And like you said, you get to watch it again and again. It's yours to keep throughout the year. So it's one of those things when you need an upgrade, you need a boost, you just turn this thing on and you do it again and you get to work on the next thing. So join us. It is January the 19th. 4 p.m. Pacific time. Like I said, it's a $97 class and everybody's going to be there.